Hi there. So, the next place that Elijah and Elisha arrive at after Gilgal, after Bethel, is Jericho. And I want to take you back to Joshua chapter 5, verse 13. There's going to be quite a lot of work done on this. Let's see what we can do. Joshua was by Jericho. He lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, a man, in Hebrew Adam, stood before him with his drawn sword in his hand. Joshua went to him and said to him, "Are you for us or for our adversaries?" And he said, "No, but as commander of the army of the Lord I have now come." Joshua fell on his face to the ground and worshipped and said to him, "What does my Lord bid his servant?" And the commander of the Lord's army said to Joshua, "Put off your shoes from your feet, for the place where you stand is holy." And Joshua did so. So Joshua is outside Jericho. They've never fought a battle. Well, they've fought a battle against the Midianites in the desert way back in Exodus 17. But apart from that, they haven't had any battles in the 40 years in which they've been in the desert. And all the people, all the men, the people who left Egypt, most of them have died in the wilderness. And all the people who are now invading the promised land, none of them were slaves. And they've come to the promised land, and if it was me, I'd think to myself, okay, we've got to invade this land. God's given it to us, given it into our hands. Let's choose a little village. Let's choose somewhere that's got maybe no fence. We can just go in there, wipe it out, take a few prisoners, burn a few houses, whatever we want to do. Just start somewhere easy. Yeah? If you're invading England, you're going to attack London? Nah, let's try, I don't know, a little village like St Tudi's in Cornwall. Sorry, St Tudi's. Nice place, went there on holiday once. Lovely little quiet place. We could invade there and no one would actually know we'd invaded. It'd be so nice to actually have a holiday there before we carry out the full invasion. But who wants to invade London first? Heck, you'd be in big trouble. This is what the Israelites are doing. They're camped at Jericho. They're going to attack the most fortified city in the nation. Probably not quite as bad as Jerusalem, but nonetheless, it's a tough cookie. But nonetheless, what happens here? We'll come to Jericho in a minute. Who is Joshua meeting? Commander of the army of the Lord. You'll find that in the book of Revelation. Jesus, or the Logos. See, the church fathers don't call him Jesus in the Old Testament. St. Augustine refers to the pre-incarnate Jesus as the Logos. And and we're looking here at Yeshua, in our case Joshua, meeting the pre-incarnate Yeshua. And the commander of the Lord's army, Yeshua, the Logos, says to Yeshua, "Put off your shoes from your feet, for the place you stand is holy." The same as at the burning bush with Joshua's predecessor Moses. So Moses, at the burning bush, took off his shoes or sandals because he was on holy ground. Now, 40 years later, Yeshua is standing outside Jericho and he's told, "Take the sandals off your feet, for the place where you stand is holy." Moses and Joshua, Elijah and Elisha, catching the vision. Whatever you're going to do, Elisha, you're going to walk in holiness. Holiness is key. So Gilgal, the Eucharist, a turning point in your life. When you start receiving the Eucharist, followed by another turning point when you go into eternity. But here now, Jericho, you're going to take it. I have delivered this city into your hands. But take off your sandals, because you're standing on holy ground. You're standing in front of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And I'm gonna win this battle for you. You are not going to win this battle. I'm going to win this battle. Victory comes from the Lord. Amen.